Garrick or Garuk.
Garrick, of course, can die to Vampire Hexmage here if anything goes awry. And go ahead and terminate the Vampire Nocturnus. Josh begins to think what he can do.
Do we want to not draw the tendrils and, I don't know, just see what it is? See what we're going to draw? Is that what the plan is?
I mean, I think that Josh is still in a really good position here because he can just use Vampire Hexmage to get rid of Garrick, attack his opponent down to 2, and have, Vampire Nighthawk coming in for the last 2 points of damage.
It's a dude, a hasty dude. That's probably better than a tendrils.
Sure.
But I don't see why you need to...
Josh asks, do you have a lightning bolt in hand? And looks like Josh is going to win this one. He just attacks with everything.
Is he attacking Garuk?
No.
Oh, good choice.
And Josh wins this one. So we'll go to game 2.
You got the God draw out of the way. Now it's going to be easy.
Let's see what these guys have in their sideboard.
I like Twilight.
Josh has Myers Toll, Duress, March Casualties, The Last Bloodghast, Doomblade, Deathmark, Malakir Bloodwitch, and Mind Sludge. To Alessandro's Rune Blaster, Great Sable Stag, Malakir Bloodwitch, Deathmark, and the final Maelstrom Pulse. So, gotta imagine out of Alessandro, he's gonna bring in the 4 Great Sable Stags and the Maelstrom Pulse. Probably is gonna take out. Garrick's probably not as good.
Garrick
right?
usually comes out every match, I think.
It's good against the white decks. Garrick and maybe Putrid Leech. Is he playing more of a control role?
Well, obviously the Gen deck is the control deck here. Rootmates can probably come out, although you need something big to win the game sometimes. So minus Garuk's, Garrick's. Minus, maybe take out the 2 Rampant Growths.
Maybe.
Put in a 4 Sable Stag. Call it a day.
Sure. Show here, what do you think he's boarding in? You think he's boarding in all his discard? The Duress, the Myers Toll, and the Mind Sludge?
That was his plan.
Sure.
That's what he explained to us, so I don't see why he would change that plan.
Probably board out Disfigure. He said Disfigure was mainly against the United the Reliquary decks that, try to accelerate with Noble Hierarch.
Right.
So 3 Disfigure probably out. Is it Grim Discovery staying?
I don't think it should.
And probably not Bloodghast, right? Card seems a little weaker against the Gen deck. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 for 1 Mind Sludge, 2 Myers Toll, 3 Duress, and then maybe the 1 Malakir Bloodwitch he boards in. So it's been a long day, but
It's not over yet.
not over yet. We don't have a winner. We don't have a champion.
We don't even have a finals yet.
And it's already, almost midnight on the East Coast.
We're on the East Coast. It's, oh yeah, it is 11:38.
Thanks, everybody, for staying with us.
Damn the odds. I'm cracking both of them because my
Are we going to be joined by the one and only Mr. Star City Games? Probably not.
I could just sit there and draw number.
What?
I've got a quick question. Is Roanoke considered the Star City? Is that why you guys are called Star City Games?
Roanoke is the Star City in the South.
Oh, okay. So there we go.
If you come to Roanoke, everything is Star City.
I thought Dallas was the Star City. They're in the South too.
That is true.
So I think there needs to be a star off between these 2 cities.
You can put, when you guys come cover it, if that happens.
The start off? Where would it happen? It have to be some neutral location, maybe like Louisiana.
Gotta pop another one.
Of course we would. You hear it first. Whenever the start off happens, it'll be covered live by GG's Live. These people should like split and and go home. Seriously. Is that land in play? What's going on?
No, they broke a sleeve.
Oh.
So
I like Scrooge McDuck.
I also enjoy a fine Scrooge McDuck.
I've always watched DuckTales.
I also watched DuckTales as a
I was a
kid.
big Gizmo Duck fan though. On
Sure.
DuckTales and the video game on Nintendo.
I could
NES.
never beat that game. It was so hard.
You couldn't do the pogo stick on the little on the spikes
No.
in the space stage.
Wasn't that game like the hardest game ever? Oh, Battletoads is like impossible.
I actually never played Battletoads.
Battletoads was so hard, man.
Probably shouldn't admit it, never playing Battletoads. But, you know, I wasn't really a side-scroller type of guy.
Sure.
Although DuckTales was awesome.
Yeah, I like that show.
Oh,
Mike,
the game. I'm still talking about the game. The show's good, too. Game's awesome.
Battletoads versus Double Dragon. That was a good. Did you play that game?
Which one?
Battletoads versus Double Dragon.
No. Didn't.
It was a nice crossover. That game was also impossible.
Pretty sure you just not trying hard enough.
Have you ever played the game Umahara Kawaze?
Why are you making up things, Ben?
It's an SNES game. It's considered the hardest video game ever made.
Have you tried defeating Magneto in X-Men Children of the Atom?
No, I don't really play video games.
Alright then. So we're still shuffling.
But, you know, with an important match on the line, these players, you know, want to make sure that their decks are sufficiently randomized. Don't want any mistakes get in the way. Want, you know, good shuffling. So the Jund player wakes up with a hand of Savage Lands. Two Savage Lands. And looks like he'll keep. And Josh
And
will
Josh
also
has
keep.
a few 2-drops. He has a Hex Mage, a Gatekeeper, which isn't a 2-drop. I think he has a Calastria Head, Highborn also. And some land.
So it looks like
And a Tendrils.
and a Malkir Bloodwitch. Second turn Hex Mage for Josh. Yeah, Josh is Calastria Highlander. Highborn, sorry. Tendrils Corruption, Malkir Bloodwitch, Gatekeeper Malkir, Verdant Catacombs, Swamp as his hand. And turn 3 Sprouting Thrynax comes out for Alessandro.
So what do you do? Swamp into Gatekeeper? I mean, the Gatekeeper is basically just trumps. Do you just get it over with now? And let your Hex Mage get some damage in? Seems fine, right?
Will it even get any damage in? Like,
Well, I mean, right now it can't even attack or block.
sure.
If those are 1/1s instead of a big 3/3, you're a lot better off.
Yep, and that seems to be the play he's going to go with.
Because he has to triple block, which I guess is fine. Two tokens for
not my
one
re-tokens.
Hex Mage. But, you know, there's still no backswing. You still have a Gatekeeper. Pretty sure, I guess Alessandro would take that trade, though.
Alessandro draws Lightning Bolt, adds to his hand of Lightning, Dragon Skull Summit, Siege Gang Commander. His hand seems pretty good. Lightning comes down, forcing Josh to probably discard the He's thinking about the land and the Calistria Highborn.